Hi guys, it's Rob from Royal Balls. Things are hotting up again at the back end of the year for me. I've got multiple ovulations and again a new batch of eggs being laid. So I do have a clutch to pull today. It is a very interesting clutch for me because this guy here, who is deep in shed, is the father. This is my ultra clean Firefly Enchi Clown male, and he has been paired to a female. We're hoping for Vanilla Scream or Killer Scream clowns from this pairing, and given the quality of this male, it will be very interesting to see if that quality is passed on. So let's pull the clutch. So this clutch is rather special because this is the dad, my super clean Firefly Enchi Clown, and he's in shed at the moment, although you wouldn't know it. Let's hope the quality of this guy gets passed on. The female is also a really nice version of pastel. She's a super pastel vanilla het for clown, so we're hoping for Vanilla Scream clowns and Killer Scream clowns out of this. Hopefully there'll be some really nice bright snakes. So this girl actually ovulated on the 1st of July. Her prelay shed was a couple of days later than normal, but this is day 56 since ovulation. She is almost a week late to lay her eggs. So you can see here she has finished. It is actually in the evening, so she's laid quite late on day 56, and I can see a little bit of blood on one of those eggs, so she's obviously struggled a little bit to get these eggs out. She's a small female, first time female, and it does look as if we've got 5 eggs and 1 possible slug in there. So what I did during the week when she should have laid is I put this wet cloth into her tub with her just to increase the humidity as much as possible. Out here in the tropics, the humidity is already very high, 70% plus in the room, and I increased it a little bit more with this damp face cloth, and sure enough she has finally laid. I did not disturb her, I did not try to palpate, I just left her alone. And while she is a little bit late, ultimately she's made it all by herself. So let's lift her off these eggs and see what we've got. She's a little bit feisty here. Come on, girl. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is thoroughly check to make sure that she is empty, starting at the very top up here, running my thumb down her belly to make sure that she is absolutely empty and there are no eggs left inside, and I can feel that yes, she is empty. Let's just inspect the vent because there is blood on one of the eggs, and the vent looks perfectly normal. There's no blood, there's no fluids coming out of there, that looks fine. So as you can see, 5 good eggs and 1 slug. Slug is very unusual for me, but it's a first time female, so I'll take that. 5 good eggs. How they lay is how they stay. So we'll get these lifted off and into the egg box, and we will get them candled. Here's the clutch card, so I'll put 5 eggs and 1 slug on there, and we'll get a weight on this girl after I've sorted the eggs out. So there we go, 5 eggs and 1 slug, and that is one of my only slugs so far this season. It's been a great season, and these eggs will be due on the 24th of October. I'll try to get as much of the newspaper off as I can, but any newspaper that remains is not the problem. Nice big eggs. So there is still a little bit of newspaper stuck to those eggs, but it's not a problem. So here we go. 5 nice big eggs. Let's candle them. Now I candle the eggs for veins, not for way up. And there's good veins in that one, good veins in that one, good veins. Slightly weaker veins in there, that looks okay though, and that has good veins. This one here is slightly weak. The veins are quite narrow, but the other 4 are fine, so we'll leave that for now. That looks okay. And there's the clutch card. I will add the weight in a moment, but for now let's just get these off into the incubator and then deal with the female and give her a refreshed tub. So we'll just add the labels to our tub from the other tub, but this is a completely refreshed tub. And this is a small female, so let's see if we can get a weight on her. And she weighs 1,285 grams after laying all those eggs. Not too bad for a first time female. 1,285 grams. So this female barely made 2 kilograms before she laid those eggs. At the peak of her build, she was just over 2 kilograms, and you can see that she's not in bad condition, but that's why it's important not to try to breed these girls too young. Once they lay their eggs, they can be left very, very skinny. So let's get her into her refreshed tub and get her back into condition. Lovely female, not too skinny. 1285 grams after laying eggs. Alright guys, so that clutch was 5 good eggs and 1 slug, one of my rare slugs this season. I think that's probably only my 2nd or 3rd slug from this year. Everything is going really good. That's a decent sized clutch from a first time female. She wasn't huge. She peaked out at somewhere just over 2,000 grams. She's given us 5 very large eggs, one of which needs to be kept an eye on. That was the one that had weak veins. It looks okay. I think it probably will be okay, but if it goes bad, c'est la vie. Not much we can do about that. This clutch will be particularly interesting when it hatches, and it's due to hatch on the 24th of October. So a couple of months, stay tuned for that, and we'll be doing the egg cutting on this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.